So Kyle, the your career thus far, kind of what do you think are some defining moments for you? Maybe some personal achievements, maybe some team accomplishments that stick out for you.
Um, uh, Connie Mack World Series last summer, where we won that, and the WWBA Perfect Game 18U tournament. We went undefeated in that, and well, our team was really strong, top to bottom. We could hit. I contributed pretty well that last summer with it, and Connie Mack World Series, that was pretty incredible experience, going out into Mexico and playing against some of the best pitching I've ever seen, and just kind of slowing the game down for me and doing my job whenever I need to. Hit a home run there, drive in a few runs, get a couple hits, but I think last summer was really huge for me. Mm-hmm.
Even before that, kind of what are some of your early memories playing the game? Kind of who showed you how to play baseball? Who introduced you to the game? And kind of when did you first fall in love with it?
Okay. My dad got my brother into the game pretty early. I think it's when he was like 4, and I was 2 at the time, and I was already eager to start playing with him. So when I turned 3, my dad let me put on the cleats and go out and play with him. Wasn't the best, but I loved doing it since I was, a year younger at that age. It makes a huge difference. And I kind of just followed my brother's footsteps. He doesn't play anymore, but he still enjoys the game, and I'd probably give credit to him, the reason I started playing, because he's someone that I definitely look up to, and he's a great brother, great friend. And my dad kind of kept me on the path the whole way. He knew that I was starting to get serious with it as I keep moving along with it, getting better with it, and joining that better group of players.
Now you're committed to play at the University of South Carolina. Kind of what was that process like? When did you first hear from the coaching staff over there, and kind of when did you start to think like, hey, this might be a really good fit for me?
Well, the recruiting process started 2 falls ago, and a lot of great schools talked to me. All the coaches were great. I loved all of them. And South Carolina started talking to me last summer after the Perfect Game Junior National Showcase, and took a visit over there in I would say May, and it went really well. I talked to Coach Holbrook a lot, Coach Esposito. And I fell in love with the campus. I knew some of the players that are already there, and the facilities are absolutely incredible, like first class. And Coach Holbrook, he's a chill guy, but he still gets on you. I can tell. He gets on you in practice, I would think, and then just lets you go out and play the game, and expects you to know how to do your job when you're doing it.
A little bit more about you as a player and your kind of strengths and weaknesses. What do you think if somebody said, "Hey, what's the scouting report on this guy, Kyle Jacobsen?" What would you say to answer that question?
I would definitely say a fierce competitor. I love to go out there and just make things happen, whether like causing mayhem on the bases, making the pitcher think, and then just serving up a fastball down the middle of one of the hitters and just starting running the bases. I love hitting gap to gap. Doing my job whenever I can, maybe flashing with some power, hit a home run every once in a while. In the outfield, I feel like I cover a lot of ground, and I've been working on my throws. My mechanics last year were, I've never really thought about working on my actual throws and getting rid of my tail from my arm slot, and I've been working on that a lot recently, and it definitely shows, I think. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I just get good routes to the ball and get around it well, and good reads off the bat, I'd say.
Looking at some maybe major league players that you have had a chance to watch on TV or growing up, who are some players that kind of stick out to you as players you'd like to emulate in your career going forward?
Well, my favorite player, and someone I'd love to be like when I grow up, is Andrew McCutchen. He's an all-around great guy. He does a lot of stuff in the community. He's a great family person, and then of course he's an absolute beast on the field. He doesn't let his size get in the way of what people think about him. He just goes out there and plays hard every day, and I just love to go out there and play hard. That's the only way I play. It's the only way I really know, whether it be a scrimmage or in a Connie Mack World Series or playing out here with the best competition in the country. I just try to play as hard as I can. I don't have my best days all the time, like yesterday, but I don't really let it define whether I play hard or not. I go out there. If I go 0 for 4, I'm going to run out everything. If I go 4 for 4, I'm still going to be running out everything.
That's all I got for you. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome.